Audio test. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone? I should have muted the mic before moving it. Mario, Giant Dutch Viking, Steel, Myfo, Sora, Azamdal, how's it going? I'm gonna mute the microphone quick and just get it out of the way. Dan, back. Took me long enough. Yeah, I had stuff going on yesterday and it just didn't work out timing wise. I'm sorry. Gregory? Hopefully my webcam stops flickering as much. I just swapped out the default cable it had for when I just grabbed off Amazon, so should hopefully not be flickering as much. Do I think the new space set is DOA? Most likely. I haven't done a video on it yet. I was going to initially yesterday or today, but I just did not really have time for that. The other bit of news is that the Muds bundle over on console is now at its proper discount, and they're giving you a refund if you had purchased it at that original non-sale price. They're giving you a 50% refund. Prototype, glad to help. Spider, Sig, yeah. So there's a the next part of the event campaign is popping up this week. So it starts the 22nd, running through September 12th on PC. This is the 5th event, and I think console will probably be getting their 4th event soon. But the reward here is the Kittimer Defender space set, which is a deflector, engine, and a shield. Yeah, the Force Cloak sounds like potentially a troll aspect. I mean, if that's actually cloaking people, like cloaking your allies and making it so they can't fire while they're cloaked, that could be a really bad troll effect. Video's looking fine here, no drop frames. Alan, thank you. And hello to you as well. So I am going to get into the stuff here, the story missions momentarily, but one other thing I wanted to mention, I put this in the builds Discord the other day, but if you happen to have Discord Nitro and if you have some server boosts that you could toss at the builds Discord, would be appreciated. We're about to lose 5 of the boost because I just looking at financially some things I want to do myself here, over the next few months. I can't afford to be tossing money at the boost right now. YouTube lied, said you were going live in 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, if people have Nitro and can toss a few boosts towards the server, that'd be great, because I had 5 going towards it, and I've had some big expenditures this past month, and very likely will also in the next couple of months, so I just am cutting down on some subscriptions and stuff. So basically, if we remain at 14 boosts, that's what enables us to have the /STO builds, like the custom invite link. I mean, if we lose that boost and we lose that link, it's not the end of the world. It's just that we need to go in and anywhere we had put, like, join the builds Discord /STO builds, we would need to just go and change that to a different link. Not gambling, no. I'm going to be selling most of the Eagle Moss models that I got from that mystery box. I don't actually think there's too many that I'm going to be keeping. It's not the end of the world if we lose that. Just if that does happen, I've already conveyed to the developers of the various apps to start changing links for the builds Discord from the /STO builds over to just another permanent link we have. Is there a way to upgrade chips on Tribble to T6X2 without the experimental tokens? No. But you can copy over experimental tokens on the Tribble test server. If you have, even if you have just one over on the live server, you could just copy your character over a couple times. You can copy the exact same character over to Tribble over and over. It just adds a number to the end. Also, the Dill-X situation on PC is not great, and from what I understand, those of you on console are very slowly approaching the 500 cap also. I've heard that there's been some big increases on console over the past couple of months. Remember when a dilithium backlog was unusual? Yeah. I mean, there needs to be some more dill syncs. Right now, it's almost, I think, 25 to 30 days for an order to go through the backlog. And Axel, yes, exactly. And one last thing, I just want to check. I haven't checked to see if the stock's been undercut. It does, okay. Yeah, it's not great. Archimedes, how's it going? I mean, something like that'd be nice. Okay, so the next story mission for this character, let's see, Iconian, time in a bottle.
We have a lead on the Crinim. Voyager went to Crinim space.
Let me know if the game sounds too low too. Because I don't remember, there was something I screwed around with in my OBS settings, so the audio is going to be different from the last time I did a story stream. Devo, how's it going? Yeah, this character is still on Rise. I didn't do the event campaign on this character. I just the past month or so has just been a bit draining IRL. Jason? I don't know why I opened that window. Okay, so I'm gonna head to Jozami here. Jay?
Welcome to Jozana.
Oh, good. Just a bit tired. Can I put the Mirror Warship in the next Muds bundle when I pick the ships? Dude. I wish I could design a Muds bundle. That'd be great. think we'll hear from the Deca devs anytime soon. Most likely, I think we're not that far off from the Deca community manager starting to engage with the community. Mikhail recently mentioned on his LinkedIn that like his time there is like there's a deadline quickly approaching or something. Let me pull up the exact message because I'm gonna butcher it. Yeah, okay. So I caught this the other day when just looking at LinkedIn's. As many of you know, I'm looking for a new role with a somewhat swiftly approaching deadline. So yeah, I think we're not that far off from Deca engaging a bit more. The Mud Soul defense bundle is garbage, absolutely. I mean, I'd love to be able to design some ships.
May I help you?
I've had
Maybe. Let's see. Look, Quinn hired me to answer the comms and chat.
dialogue interaction terrible. I've been thinking about doing another theorycraft video for like what would the ultimate like there was a couple thoughts like earlier this year I did one for the ultimate do build, but what would the ultimate do build post type 7s look like, which is basically what would be the best flight deck carrier type ship. It'd be Miracle Worker Intel combo because that's just the strongest do combo right now. I'd love to design a ship or two.
Fine. I'll add when I was going to pay
Oh yeah,
those
this is
guards to
quiet.
buy off. Hold it.
I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You
I'd
have
be
a
Romulan.
choice.
Or no, actually I
You
wouldn't.
deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practices.
Well, I'm sure we could come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out. Not you, Quinn.
Ruin's already in a Muds bundle. Was the audio from that really quiet?
Here's my no the as a steward.
Because my audio levels for what I hear are also different than what you guys hear.
Don't let the staff enter. Quinn, it's true. I grew up interested. Quinn, I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
You can hear it all right? Okay.
Now that the controls
Martin, how's it going,
Yes.
man?
Over here by the artifact.
A little low.
Now we can get a good look at this. The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. I'll take the device back to
Oh, that's what it was.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenim artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts. I've had a chance to look at the Krenim. Voyager could be. Keep an eye out for Vaudouin.
Okay, let me know if
Still
that's better or if I
patrolling
need to
this
turn it up a little bit more.
If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage
Yeah,
is
good
where
timing,
this
Martin.
artifact was found. Heads up! Vaudouin on an intercept course. The wreckage appears to be Krenim. The weapon signatures are definitely Vaudouin. According to Voyager, the Krenim are a very
Dick,
small
I
society.
don't know
There
on
had to
that.
be a reason the Vaudouin there are more Vaudouin on it.
Did I ever post the extra Galaxy X up for sale? The Eagle Moss one? No, I've not. No Hexacannon on this bad boy. This account doesn't have the Achilles. This is that alternate free-to-play account. Territorial, thank you for the sub. Very
Ow.
much appreciated.
They must be looking for that Vardwar patrol.
Why did that not pop up?
Hope they don't come back this way.
Oh. I forgot. Hello, Willow. You're back. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to lock the door. And the niece decided to run in. Am I going to do the event campaign on this account? I don't know, Master Chief. I would have to put money in for that. And I honestly, I don't know right now if I have the time
The
to
Vardwar must have gotten a
go
signal
in
out.
and do a bunch of grinding on a second account.
So much for our investigation.
But if I was, then you know, I'd probably go for like a Terran goodbye, you know, your worship. Just because the crit chance. We need a strong sovereign, yes. How's the Hexacannon compared to the Plasma Incendiary? They're both very powerful experimental weapons. I have not done one-on-one testing because I would need to have a Gorn Hunter on.
There was something about the.
I would need to have a Gorn Hunter on a fed character, because I cannot test
This doesn't make
things
sense.
in a static environment
These
on a
tall
KDF
spires
character
are charged with
because
temporal energy.
there's no map or mission on the KDF side that I can
Curious.
access to do that type of
It's
static
almost
testing.
like it's in a state of temporal flux. I need to get some scans. There's something going on. There are more mineral deposits over there. There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural. I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
They're locked to you, so you cannot sell or trade them. Need more proton weapons. Hopefully with an Ethereum lockbox we get that.
These anomalies have a shape.
And I think
like
we'll
a
probably
warp
see an
field, but
Ethereum
not quite
lockbox
the
in
same.
like a month or two.
The only other... There! Behind those rocks!
Still hasn't even picked the unique ship from me. Yeah.
Hurry! They'll be here any moment.
Dark Eddie, how's it going? Yeah, I mean the lobby you can use to buy
This
things
area
to
looks
sell or whatever,
defensible.
but
Get ready. I have an idea.
I gotta defend.
Here they come!
Oh, don't I have sabotage on here now? I remember you guys were saying get sabotage, and I did. G-Ops, how's it going, man?
More reinforcements inbound!
So toxic, Chiaps. Why do you gotta be so toxic all the time, man?
I'm working as quickly as I can.
Any new rumblings about the Heroian Hunter? I don't know when. I mean, I still think it's gonna happen. I just don't have a, an exact date for you yet.
I need more time to align these frequencies.
Well, thank you, Chiaps. I appreciate it. Epidor, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. As I mispronounce your name. I mispronounce everyone's name. I'm terrible at this. Epiditor,
Almost there.
thank you very much.
Just one more connection and that should...
I did? Okay. Again, very much appreciated. Where's the detoxic team when you need them? I gotta move up here. I'm looking over at my chat. As I keep running in the completely wrong direction. Spencer should change all his bridge officers to red shirts. The usual... Wow. That ding is loud.
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time. It's taken me... No.
I've had some time. You have already repaired some of our... more of our...
Some time.
Your fight overloaded the temper. Your fight...
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
Hold on. See what's going on. Be right back again. Yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. This stream may be a bit shorter than expected today. Bad timing as always. Okay, I gotta figure out which way I want to go here. There's something over here. 1701, how's it going? Sounded like someone was out there oh no, Cheops. No,
The temporal compensators are out of alignment.
my sister is pregnant and she, it appears that
Good.
that she's
I'll put the next
about
location
ready to
on your
have it.
tricorder.
Jason, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Very much appreciated. Yeah. So I'm got the niece in here, and my mom and sister are heading to the hospital right now. Going to be a busy week. Yep. Again, Jason, thank you for the 20. Very much appreciated. How much have I been crying over the I think they made the decision that was best for their mental health.
That should do it.
Oh, they're heading to the hospital now. I thought the stream was about to take a turn. Oh,
You've shown we have. The repairs should be enough.
hospital doesn't have internet now.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
It's a boy.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
Yeah, he nuked all the videos on his channel.
An interesting development.
They're probably just unlisted.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanae fleet. And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear. We should rend their worlds asunder. Spill them with blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike. I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The other saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
They couldn't see us?
Disruption.
The only protection left to my people is my Anorax, the first, the Vardwa. There's more here.
No,
than
they're
what
separate.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to...
No, so hangar pets don't inherit your duty officers like that. I mean, they do inherit some stuff from you, but not that. As far as I can remember. And that's an easy one to answer, though. Just look at any parse where you had rule on in the Type 7s and see if your Type 7s had healing. Okay, that is time in the battle done.
Is not a
or time in the battle.
complication we need.
Can't English.
But this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance. The war continues. Please report to
Broken
the
Circle
Kiana
up
system.
next.
The war can.
Yeah, I mean, there was just really bad timing. My sister, I think they had like the C-section or whatever scheduled for the 22nd, but I was back here, so I don't know what all was going on, but whatever happened, she felt like they need to go to the hospital now, so.
Greetings.
That's why I went AFK there for a few.
And here, we have the development area.
How much do you know about the Krenum, 7 of 9?
The Borg have extensive records on the Krenum. They were a species of great interest to the Collective.
I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying us like a bug in a petri dish. I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying anyone.
And what about the Iconians?
The Collective spent a great deal of resources pursuing Iconian technology. They believed the species to be extinct. They were incorrect.
So much for the Borg knowing everything.
The Iconians' technology is far beyond even the capabilities of the Borg.
Fine.
Omni
But
3.
what about shielding the ship that's using the weapon? We haven't solved the paradox problem yet.
This is not my first experience with alternate timelines. It would be possible to develop a form of temporal shielding to protect this vessel from alterations in the timeline.
Did my mom recover from all the surgeries? So, yeah, she's been doing really well. She's also, she got on that Monjaro stuff, and she's lost quite a bit of weight. So, she's doing a bit better than she was doing half a year ago. She did have a really rough fall last week, but, thankfully that was just wasn't on concrete, so just on the ground, and thankfully that didn't cause any issues. I think the expectation, like if she's got to help with a new baby, my expectation of what I think is going to happen is that my mom's going to be raising that kid.
Welcome to our
That's my expectation right now. Yeah, 1701. Dude, I debated, and you know, after 3 months, I ended up just grabbing a Connie 3 for an alt character. The console on it is the main reason. I wanted that console for my SOB character, which is set up with some RPG stuff, but most importantly for me, that console we have found is beneficial to helping take a side down and infect it a little bit faster.
Greetings. The Federation, indeed. I don't disagree.
The war is not going as well as we might wish. Our fleet are protecting key worlds, but dozens of other targets have fallen to Herald attacks. Civilian casualties are rising. We need to act. This facility is building a device to turn the tide in our favor. Captain Nog, what is the status of the weapon?
We've had some setbacks, Captain. We're still weeks from a working prototype. No amount of temporal manipulation will change that.
Levi, that's a good option.
And have you chosen a target for the temporal incursion?
We are still running simulations.
The kinetic
We've
damage part of it
configured the
is.
holodecks to help us evaluate the possible changes that occur after removing an element from the time stream. Some of these scenarios show promise, but none are exactly what you want.
Very well. We cannot afford to wait another day. We are losing this war. We need to strike now. A direct engagement is our only option. We will put all our resources into a full attack on the Iconians. Every ship we can muster will be a part of one massive strike against the Herald Sphere. Captain Paris is already moving into position with the Vanguard. Ships here will report to the Herald Sphere as soon as possible. There will be more warriors in Stovokor tonight. But first, we will make the Iconians bleed.
The Connie's, the trait from that, it's okay. It's not what I would consider like probably a top 7 trait, but it's good. The Dauntless 2, the console, and it's fun. Performance-wise, I don't know how effective that is, but the trait from the Dauntless 2, the kinetic damage from it will stack up more than it's supposed to. It's not supposed to stack at all, and you can get the stack a lot.
You are the last ship to...
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
Do I expect another new mods bundle this year? Yes. Jay, absolutely. Get the ship that would be the hardest for you to obtain. That's always a good option too. Like I said, it was easy. It's easier for me to get a Gorn Hunter than it is to get a Connie 3, even though I've literally got a promo box sitting in my inventory. It made sense to me to go for the more expensive ship.
We are losing warp containment and are in need of immediate assistance.
The Shrike, I don't know. I mean, the Shrike, like I said in the video, it just wasn't really for me. I know a lot of people that really enjoy that ship, though. Steven, if he's around, Gilgalad, he sets, or he had done like a pretty good infected run with the Shrike.
To any available ships, this is Commander Novaron of the RRW AIMHIG. We require immediate assistance.
I think the next ship will be Lockbox. I did not hit my buttons fast enough. Casual death, yeah. It depends what you're going to have an easier time keeping up. I mean, UD, I feel like is going to be more immediately impactful for most people, but it's just a matter of do you have the consoles to keep it up. Yeah, I think we'll still get some more disco ships. But I know that they want to do some Prodigy stuff also in lower decks. I don't know, Willow. Oh, Willow. Denise is running around quite a bit. Oh, I gotta interact with some ships, don't I? Oh. Yeah, I know a lot of people want that Obina. Absolutely. The Lucario Hokun I like for, you know, just a mod's recommendation because the console can be very beneficial.
We're falling back.
I cannot do that, Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle. Farewell, Captain. Today is a good day to die.
Alright, people, we've got one shot at this.
The Connie 3 won't be put into a Meds bundle for a couple
Prepare the
years.
reinforcements. Follow that dreadnought.
We are clear to enter the gateway.
We're falling back.
I cannot do that, Captain.
Why'd the
Klingon
cutscene
does
just
not run
repeat?
from battle. Farewell, Captain. Today is a good day to die.
The cutscene repeat on me.
Alright, people, we've got one shot at this.
That was really weird. It was gonna play a third time until I hit escape. Does it on console too?
The flag.
Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Signaling the carriers to move into position now.
Just wanted to see the Klingon
Arrow
die over and over
reinforcements
again.
inbound.
Terrible.
We need to deal with them.
I mean, it's good for the immersion, and remember, the Excelsior 2 console does also have a damage buff on the clicky that scales based on your power levels. Okay, wait for carriers to get into position. Okay, so I just had to fly by them to get them to do that. After the fourth repeat, Daniels finally comes in shouting about timeline changes. Terrible. I think the last stream I did of Procyon 5, it's such a boring TFO. My issue is, I find a lot of the TFOs a bit boring to do nowadays, and I know that's rough for me to say when I prefer to just do the Borg stuff over and over again. But yeah, I just generally, most of the TFO content I just don't really care about. Today's Doom Elite isn't boring, you should do that after this mission. I published, or I put out an update too for channel members to show you guys like my content plans here for the next few weeks. I know I've done this before, and there have been instances where I haven't been able to actually get everything done that I wanted to get done, but I tried to keep it a bit more realistic. So this week, I'll probably have a video out Monday through Friday. Because there's going to be like 2 news videos. One of them is going to be focused on the event campaign and also my breakdown for what to expect throughout the rest of the year for the game. Then, my news video probably on Thursday. But Captain Alteration Guide, the best bridge officers, and instead of doing my CSV build guide, I'm going to do the C-Store coupon recommendations. Going to push that up, given that we're getting the next event so early. I mean, I've got some older stuff up there for, like, IS, but for the other Borg stuff, I don't think there's as much, because it's changed a lot, and, you know, specifically if you're looking at Hive, EPG is no longer the top option in Hive. It's new. Need the Captain Alteration token? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why console doesn't have it. I mean, I imagine console will get it eventually, it's just a matter of when.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
What's going on with it? My singularity abilities just misfired on me. Thankfully, that didn't consume the charge. So I mean, there used to be a lot of high yield builds when you're looking at like the Torp meta. Those builds are still viable. It's just that there are some builds that I just don't really like to recommend as much, because
Boarding parties.
For general gameplay, they're just not always as fun. Torpedo build is very much one of those where I just don't like recommending them to, you know, for just general gameplay. But I mean, there's plenty of high yield based Torp builds out there. You know, look at my Torp build guide. That's basically the same as what you do now, just the difference is you'd have a Maelstrom on, and you'd probably just be using the Eagle.
Casualties. Detecting life signs and weapon discharges dead ahead.
Oh, I gotta talk. I was going the right way.
I am detecting Federation and Herald weapons fire beyond this door. There is also a power junction.
Take a look at Nick's video firebrand. Nick's like Eagle Torp build that he did a while back, Nick NB. Like that gives you an idea of what like an Eagle Torp build would look like, and I think that'd be what you'd have a lot of fun with. Yeah, I think Torp builds are definitely more of an advanced thing. EPG builds especially. EPG builds I don't like recommending to new people anymore. Yeah, Fire at Will needs a major rework at this point. Not even a rework, it just needs lower that cooldown. Definitely just lower the cooldown and give it a better extension rate.
We need to disable the other junction, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick's great. I was talking to him too.
There is another power junction ahead.
I think he's gonna get a video done himself on some event campaign recommendations. And he's gonna focus on the stuff that he usually, is like the tanking focus. Yeah. And told to not spend a lot of money on stuff.
The demon is weakening.
It can be easy to do so if you're going after a specific build too. It can be really expensive.
More reinforcements, sir. The area is secure, and the other interface is just over there.
A lot of the spec firing modes are still a bit weak, in my opinion. I feel like there just needs to be some sort of change too like just bring single target abilities back up in value a little bit. What is this? None of this stuff here looks noteworthy. There we go. Yeah.
Another junction just ahead, sir.
I find single target stuff boring, but that's because a lot of the content of the game is just so AoE heavy.
We can weaken her enough to defeat her.
Brandon, how's it going?
I am
some bag
detecting
slots.
Strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command center.
Originally, reroute reserves to weapons could be used alongside a firing mode, like when they were first releasing it over on Dribble, but they decided to make it its own firing mode. Imagine if reroute could stack alongside a firing mode, though. That would be amazing.
I see what you are trying to do, but your efforts are meaningless.
What is the best to fight? I mean, if you're on a honestly, the adamant is perfectly fine. Do not mean that.
We must disable the other interface before we continue.
Yeah, the adamant is just accessible. I mean, it depends. Do you care about the experimental weapon, or would you rather have, the 2 extra aft weapons? Because, I mean, the legendary one, it really depends on what you're doing. I think if you're utilizing, like, Uncon, the adamant just makes sense. But, I mean, I understand why some people would still go for the legendary one with the 5.3 weapon setup.
The area ahead contains 4 interface junctions.
It depends. I mean, yeah, the Hexa cannons have made the adamant a lot more competitive there, and it does have the better spec combo. I don't remember if there's a fight in this room. It's a controller.
You have beaten me. You will burn my essence. 200 years. You are the only ones who have forced me to retreat. Let that comfort you in your last
YouTube.
You cannot destroy God.
Reinforcements on their way.
I don't know if they're surpassing, but they are pretty close. Again, the issue I have with testing experimental weapons is that my character is on the KDF side, and given that the test map on Tribal's been broken for ages, the only place that I can test things is on that Fed Doomsday mission map.
More reinforcements. Watch your back.
Well, they're not here right now, but... Yeah, I think on a plasma setup, you'd still go the plasma bombardier, or whatever it's called. But if you're on anything else, the hexacannons, you know, they're just more accessible. I think I have a review for it up on the channel. I think that's one I did actually do a review for. But if you look on YouTube, there's coverage of the Adamant. All my bridge officers died. Yeah, I think my review was comparing it to the Legendary Avenger, or the Legendary Defiant. I don't know why I said Avenger. I'm so used to talking about it.
I see clearly now, Ticket. I will stand with you, and these creatures will pay for what they've done. Kill them. Kill them all.
Fall back! Transporter, beam us up!
You made it back. I hate to say it, but that might be the first...
Not immortal? Nope.
These warriors died well, and they will not be forgotten.
Yeah, some of the cutscenes haven't aged the best. David, how's it going? Yeah, the Hexacannon, I mean, I've seen a parse of someone getting 400k from it, but, like, that was a multi-million DPS run, so... I would say they're right up there, you know, with the plasma. The downside is you have to be forward facing. So if you're doing like a beam setup on a ship with an experimental weapon, they're only going to fire when you're facing towards the enemy. Yeah, Paul, this is a different account. Completely different account. CSV for the win, yeah.
Despite
I want to.
Oh, another mission done. Mike, how's it going?
Our losses were great today, and we will mourn for every hero who died defending their galaxy. I am a warrior. I believe in honorable combat, direct tactics, and looking my enemy in the eye. Although you did manage to destroy
all these great
Matara
rewards
and break the unity of the Iconians, I now see that we cannot use traditional combat to defeat.
Do I have to claim that to be able to
Captain
craft
Nog and his
those? I don't
team
remember.
will continue
The
their work
active.
on the weapon. It may be our only option.
I think it's in order to unlock the reactive armor catalyst, I need to choose this here, right? Or honestly, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've needed to go through and get any of this stuff. Like the rest of this, I don't. All good. Evening starts. So time for Stowe. How are you? Oh, good. Good. Just busy. Yeah, claim to craft them. Okay.
The war continues.
Yeah. Okay. There
and
it goes.
all of our warriors are needed.
Butterfly is up
The research
next.
teams in the Kiana system require your assistance. The war continues.
So what is this? We are. So there's this mission and then the final one, Midnight.
Welcome. We have been Captain Nog might.
Can't wait for you to see how broken the cutscenes are in Midnight. Oh no.
I wish I was see. We've tried actually the three most promising incur.
Hello. Please allow me to explain what we're doing here. Maybe the survivors, the number of... It's the... Once we...
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I was thinking, where is Quark's Lucky 7? But I don't see it in the list here. You know, did that get moved? I mean, it wouldn't make sense for that to be in a different arc, but did it get moved to a different arc? Oh no, that's Gamma Quadrant. Okay. Yeah, I for some reason I thought that was Iconian. Story missions are not my main focus in Stowe. So even though I've played through most of these missions, that was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And
Captain, sir, the
Sir.
We...
I never.
Incoming hail!
USS Ajax.
Sensors show your...
I don't remember.
Sorry, from what we can... Agreed.
Another one of... None of us are going to survive. The sim...
Don't mind Noy. I think he partially blamed. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, Lucky 7's a good mission.
This is an absolute disaster. I had thought that Admiral Tuva... No, it's not. Eventually.
We've always tried to be good. The Malon...
Are you here to preach about we don't need out...
Yes, what is your... Good luck with that. What do you want? Fine.
Unraveling this...
Damn. This scenario isn't as...
You must Hello. We've been waiting for you. True. The program is set for...
Jason, thanks for stopping by, and again, thank you for the gifted memberships.
Ah, Sub-Commander. Thank you for playing along, Sub-Commander. The Tal Shiar can't hear us. Datan has been inspired by Spock's teaching. Thank you for playing along. If I was, I wouldn't have needed you. I know.
Who do I have to talk to here?
Secret conversations between the commander and one of his senior officers? Tamer, you...
A destiny free from the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. If we leave, we will have a better, brighter future than what they would allow us. I know it is a step into the unknown, but it is a step we will take together. Throw off your chains. We will join our brothers and sisters in freedom.
Yeah. Don't trust the Thaleron thing? Look, Bestia. I almost want the Connie 3, but do I want to use the only T6 requisition box I have since they're so rare? I mean, if you're on PC, copy it over to Tribble a couple times. You know, test out the options.
That is the most promising simulation. The readings do indicate higher level.
This last test has the most promising result.
This is the sim. Make.
Target acquired and locked. Activating weapon.
The Anorax, I wish we had a better version of. Like, just take the promo Anorax and give it a temporal commander. I think that'd be great.
Elements? Is that
Yeah, that'd be terrible,
Romulus?
Mac.
It's been completely assimilated.
Yes, I think we have a problem.
No. We expected to see some Borg activity, but
I agree that this is unexpected, Commander. But we need...
The whole system can't be assimilated, can it? That is a lot of Borg.
Oh.
According to these scans, the planet has been completely assimilated. Borg ships decloaking.
First the Klingons, now the Borg. Does everyone steal cloaking technology from us? Borg reinforcements on an intercept course.
And the assimilators are fine. I just still, they feel weird to me replacing cubes in every last situation where we used to have just a normal cube, you know?
We need more information before I've modified.
What do you mind?
We need more data to plot.
I'm going to join. The controls ahead of us will unlock the bulkheads. The whole planet. All our people. They're Borg.
Willa. She climbed onto my footstool.
I can't believe we were so wrong.
All the Borg.
Cover me! I'll override the door controls.
Time for dinner. Eric, I'll see you around. What's broke? Yeah. Yeah, the computer's turned off. She's confused. She's used to seeing the RGB lights from it. Okay. You have an ARC account, so why don't you go to the triple page and sign up for it? It should let you copy the characters over. Willow, don't do that.
We have to find a way to make this right.
Resistance is futile.
There. That's the access node console we need. Locked. We'll have to circumvent their security measures. Wait! Incoming Borg!
Yeah, once you go to the page and copy the character over, it should show it on the list.
When we lost the homeworld, I thought that was the worst thing that could happen to us.
Show us a mission ground build.
This was Romulan technology once.
I mean, this is just random,
assimilated.
random stuff I've picked up along the way. I did buy the sabotage module to help with the Iconians, and also I don't remember where I got the explosive. Okay, those Sung drones were off the exchange too. They were cheap. But it's really the weapon right now helping me.
You will become one with the Borg. Resistance is futile.
And that weapon that I'm getting a lot of use out of is the Lobby Store Phaser Full Auto Rifle. This thing is just really, really quite solid. Data. Here.
It looked.
You will be Borg.
Let's get out of here. There are more
Borg on the way. Borg decloaking.
Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Shields failing. All tech below 75.
Resist this.
Rear shields failing.
Focus on your repairs. We will make sure the data is preserved.
Target's shields have failed.
Worlds will rule the world.
Data is compressed and ready. Communications array is ready. Secure channel confirmed.
Data received.
Running the numbers control. If we target the Borg transwarp network, the Borg may never be able to reach Romulus.
It is a great risk. The Borg have a great deal of influence on the timeline, and there is no time to run simulations.
Do we have a choice?
We do not.
The Watcher is probably more economical.
Firing the weapon now.
Because getting that many fleet creds can be expensive.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's
The
shield
Borg
has
are
failed.
gone. But so is Romulus.
Romulus isn't the only thing we lost. Temporal shielding is failing.
What happened?
The Borg did too much damage to the generators. If we lose the temporal shielding, we'll all reintegrate with the timeline.
Has anything else changed?
Checking? No. The Trutarians. They're
What?
gone.
How?
I see the problem. 20 years ago, your people tried to replicate the work of the Solanae to protect
In this
themselves from the
timeline,
Borg. They failed.
Temporal shield is at 8%.
No, I need to restabilize the shields.
I'm downloading my personal files into the shielded core. You'll have all my research notes and everything we've recorded from this mission.
You're giving up? When the shield fails, if the Tutarians were lost in the past, then you'll be lost too.
Temporal shield is losing integrity.
Is there anything we can do?
No, we all knew the risks. I love...
Yes, indeed. Some parts of this game won't have the level of polish that you see in SWTOR, but I mean, if you're a Trek fan, I think you'll enjoy the storyline.
We found a temporally shielded computer core, and it shows 2 uses of the Krenim weapon. But as far as I know, we haven't dug that far into the data yet, and it's very...
We've put... It is...
Terrible chaps.
I...
Yeah. There's
Captain
Butterfly
Nog tells
done.
me that the initial test of the Krenim weapon was less than promising. He says that he and his team have a great deal of data still to
Go
analyze.
with the science console.
But I do not believe they will find much that will assist. The war continues, one way or another. The war ends today. The Iconians are massing for a final push towards the key worlds of the Alliance. We are gathering any remaining forces to mount a defense. And perhaps,
Voyager,
if we are
Sierra.
fortunate, we will be... The war continues.
So here is the final mission for the Iconian arc.
You are cleared for docking.
Nice, Sora. For ground especially, there's the McCool shield and weapon from I forget what mission. But there's a McCool set for ground that's really good. Torment engine, yeah. Like there are little pieces here and there. But the vast majority of mission rewards I feel are forgettable. But there's an occasional piece that is notable.
The Iconians have picked our next battlefield, and it is the Sol system. If Earth falls, we have lost this war. We have one move left to us, and it is to move this war to a battlefield of our own design. We will attack the Iconians in the past. We've identified that the Iconians were forced from their homeworld in an attack 200,000 years ago. We will take part in that attack and ensure there are no survivors to fight us in the present. Noi's team is busy reconfiguring the time ship. There are no guarantees, even with time travel on our side. We must hold out long enough for a ship to pass through a temporal portal. That means fighting this fight and every other until this technology is complete.
Captain, this goes against everything we stand for. Everything we've been fighting for.
You talk of honor and duty and freedom. All of these will just be words if we fail. We can try to live up to these ideals when we survive.
You are cleared for departure. Good luck.
This is the USS Hood. Our attack group is taking heavy losses.
RRW Vevetrix responding to your call for assistance room.
Yeah, the Iconians were really far ahead. The lightning in this map is awful. You know, a legendary I'd like to see, and I was thinking about this because I was talking to Sizer, and Sizer's been doing some really weird stuff with some carrier builds. But I think a legendary Jem'Hadar Dreadnought carrier would be really nice. Give it the Vanguard mechanic and give it a better, you know, just a better spec combo on it, and I think that could be a really good ship. Give it a 5-2 weapon setup.
Right shield failing. Target shield has failed.
Yeah. Because the thing with the carrier build, especially if you're doing all the pet summons, the console off the Rex is boosted by the Vanguard mechanic, and you can get quite a bit out of that. So on a ship with that mechanic, and 2 hangar bays and a good weapon setup, that'd be pretty nice. Sizer's seeing really good results though out of the Jem'Hadar Vanguard, I think support carrier that she was using.
Enterprise can hold the line. Help get those ships back into the fight.
Magnetic fields are failing. All hands abandon ship.
Martin. Legendary 5-3 Nebula. The issue with a Nebula is right now the Terran Monitor is surprisingly people are getting some really good results out of it. Both Parrot and Neojet have been putting up some really nice solo infected runs with the Terran Monitor. Like some really, really impressive results. Because of the Type 7s, they're getting more out of those than they would most other side ships solo. I mean, it sucks to not have the secondary deflector, but they're showing they can still really pack a punch. The Poor Man's Odyssey is the variant that was... Why am I having just blank on the name? Lexington, isn't it?
The shipyards are losing integrity.
Yeah, Terran
We need
Lexington.
someone
There's
on
the
damage
budget
control,
Audi.
or we may lose them before the ships in dock can mobilize.
Akagi here. We've restored main power. Thanks for keeping the gantries intact. Bringing the Fighting 99th Attack Wing into battle now.
This is ESD control. We're losing life support and transporters are offline.
Earth space dock has lost main power. We're evacuating the crew.
I was just completely locked out of hitting any abilities there.
Chimera.
Mac,
Personnel are away.
that would certainly cause a lot of anger. Stu, what do you think of what Mac just said there? That Stowe should retire the Odyssey and replace it with the Kami 3? You agree with that, right? Banning him for blocking him? Oh. I would just say stick to the normal difficulty. You're not really getting any increased rewards by playing it on, you know, like advanced or elite, so just stick to normal, especially if this is your first time through things, and then, you know, once you have a better understanding of the game, you can try it on a harder difficulty if you want, but again, you're just doing that for the ability to say, I did this on elite. You know, there's not really rewards there.
I told you I'd be back, and this time, I brought friends.
We have brought together forces from every quadrant of the galaxy. Iconian has done the impossible. Uniting us.
Cheops, I saw that yesterday. That stuff is wild.
For this war, ones who you.
The Herald ship out.
I am arriving with the time ship. We must protect it until the portal is stable.
Target's shield has failed.
Keep the Iconians off of us. Temporal coordinates have been identified.
Target's shield has failed. Right shield failing. Rear shield failing.
We're halfway there, creating a bridge across space-time.
Target's shield has failed.
Just a little bit longer.
1701, see you around.
So a ship can travel through it.
Oh no.
Target's shield has failed.
portal is active and stable. Enter it now.
Ramsman, that entirely is dependent on what you're trying to do. If you're looking to get damage from pets, then the Valor pets are going to be probably what you'd want to look at right now.
Is open and
Or
stable.
one of the top options to look at. If you're looking to buff up the rest of your build, then do
Setting your
type
course
sense.
now.
The heralds are firing on the portal.
The portal is destabilizing. Hurry.
More gateways. An Iconian flagship is moving in.
This is the moment of your extinction.
Not today. Everyone, form up and cover our six.
Theirs not to make reply. Theirs not to reason why. Theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600.
Yeah, it's the issue with Cold Hearted is you have to have Vox to battle or pilot ability. That's the trade-off with it.
Evaluating astrometrics. Confirmed. We have traveled back approximately 200,000 years. Only our two ships made it through.
There are no signs of Captain Cogran or his ship. We will have to continue the mission without him.
Perfect.
Greetings of the whole to you, strangers, and welcome to Iconia. Your technology is sufficient, but your chronoton particle...
Remember why we are here. Every Iconian must die, and I recommend... You've seen the ruins of a once mighty empire. This is Iconia at the height of its power.
I apologize for the interruption, Honored One. These...
Thank you, Mataran. You may return to your station. Greetings, Flag. Wonderful. He will be quite pleased to reunite with you. You should be, since you are exploring. Greetings, travel.
The changes we see in the Iconians are too great to be simple evolution. The Iconians shape themselves and the Heralds into weapons. Genetic engineering that is both efficient and terrible.
You made it. Something must have gone wrong as we entered the portal that disrupted. The Iconians of this time are nothing like the ones we know.
Cogran is either a fool...
Someone's calling for help.
An injured Herald. This could be a chance to learn about their physiology. Perhaps even find a weakness.
Hello. Can you... Thank you. Do you require... Certainly. However, Oh.
We'll see who the lesser race is.
I have spent days among these people. They are very proud and very strong.
Thank you, Traveler.
The Iconians' affection for their pets is...
I am not so sure.
Deaths that... I don't understand why you're bothering to help these people. We need to find the gateway control...
Clearly the Iconians have a highly developed sense of the aesthetic.
That's fine, but what we need is to know more about their technology. And we're going to a park.
Episode.
When you have technology as advanced as the Iconians, wonders can be found anywhere you look. We should talk to that officer.
I see you are in... I am not... Do you need...
Yeah, canon or not, I don't really, care. I've enjoyed the new shows.
May I help you? Well, that...
Still wants me to talk to this one.
May I help you?
Access console. Am I missing something? I talked to both of them. Oh. Interact with the console. Thought I did.
It is just as I surmised. The Iconians are following their own version of the Prime
You
Directive.
read quest info
They
like
are
Australia
attempting to
breakdances?
prevent lesser developed
Wow.
species from acquiring technology.
Not so.
That's a rough one.
We will glad...
The medicine.
I am sorry, but we have extremely stringent rules about who can use our technology. Yes.
We haven't... Oh. If I were the Iconians, I too would think twice.
This doesn't prove anything. So the Iconians had their reasons for withholding.
Barely finished it, I see, yeah.
Tell your ships to drop.
Excuse me, but I
Becky, how's it
require
going?
assistance. Curious. I do not know. If the colony worlds have fallen, then...
We already know the evacuation did not save them.
But the gateway on New Romulus remained active for a time.
Then we must cut off that path, now, before anyone escapes.
Welcome, traveler. We have had contact with many worlds in our journey. The attack is beginning. I thought we'd have more time. We must retrieve the world heart and escape. Will you help us?
I'm doing good.
Attackers, you have walked the same streets as I.
It doesn't matter, and that changes nothing. We know what will happen. In our time, they are poised to... I'm glad...
The world heart contains all of our knowledge and all our genetic data. With it, we can rebuild. We have a refuge built for those who serve us. We shall go there.
We should be able to access the gateway network from here. We could disable all of the gateways at once.
We offered Lemirin our aid. There is no honor in
Any
striking
predictions
down
on when
an
the
ally
Ethereans will
from
betray us? I don't know. I think the next lockbox will
honorable
probably be Etherean.
thing would be to complete our mission and save our galaxy. Or do you not care about what happens to Kronos?
We need to transfer the world heart to a transportable format. I'll need your help to initiate the download from that console. The download is proceeding, but it will not complete before the invaders find us.
Dark Ghost, how's it going? Yeah, bad timing for today's stream because my sister is pregnant and it looks like she's about to have her kid. So I'm watching the niece right now. but I'm getting lots of messages about stuff going on. So as soon as I finish this mission, I'm going to be bailing out.
Now we need to release the magnetic interlocks holding the core. I need you at the other console.
Okay. Here. Yeah.
More invaders. They must not take the world heart. We need to erase the mainframe memory banks. I will require your assistance. More aliens are coming. Protect me.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Mainframe memory erased. The last step is to eject the world heart.
Shoot. Yeah, normally I'm not a big fan of the musical episodes, but I didn't think that one was bad. That Klingon bit especially was quite entertaining. Yeah, we're getting another ship set. I'll talk about it in the video probably tomorrow.
Rescuing Iconians is not what we're here to do.
Perhaps it is. When we came back in time, we did not know what we would find.
I appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I want to... My people are weak. I appreciate your efforts, stranger. Honor? Your...
She is a fool. She would let her people die so she could avenge them.
Vengeance.
Oh, the reward. Yeah, so it's not ship set. It's deflector, engine, and shield. Sorry.
We will never forget this tragic day. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry if I'm not giving as much of a reaction as some of the prior streams. Like I said, I'm just a little distracted today. Really bad timing. No warp core, no.
These are not a warlike people.
Not yet. That will change.
Bloodshed affects everyone differently. My people became warriors when an alien species threatened our home.
And the Iconians will become conquerors.
Yeah, the Lower Decks Strange New Worlds crossover was great. And remember, the Lower Decks finale, or like the final season, that is not that far away. That starts in October?
Now I see your plan. We've won their confidence, gathered them together. Strike now, and we can eliminate them all.
Last season, October.
The gateway is damaged. You will need to reroute the power and reinitialize the gateway open sequence.
Didn't the others save the Iconians? Where are they?
They may already be here.
Scanning the... Yeah, that'd be nice.
We're losing ground!
We can't hold them off or...
That's it. Send them through.
No! This isn't our mission!
You took everything from me!
The World Heart.
There's no time. The gateway is closing.
Only 12 of us are left. That crystal contains our civilization.
Seela, stop! We are better than this!
I will remember this, Romulan. I will extinguish your people in payment for your treachery.
This has all played out this way before. I am the cause for Hobus.
It's all Seela's fault.
I know what you are going to say, but I did what I had to do for my people. That can't... Taket! What have I done?
The Iconians have fled to Dewa 3, and the gateway's console has been destroyed, so no one can follow them. Our fate may not have changed from our actions here, but we have done what...
We're initiating a tachyon burst to reopen the portal that brought us here. That should bring us back to the exact moment we left the present time.
The heralds are firing on the portal!
The portal is destabilizing! Hurry!
Captain Cogran to Alliance Fleet. Stand down. I repeat, stand down.
The cutscenes appear to be having some issues, you know? No bridge.
You have the World Heart and the means to end this.
Do you wish to surrender? Why? How did you... That is not possible. But yet...
Yeah. There's a lot of old missions that very much need some touch-ups. I think for Deca that'd probably be... Like, I as an endgame focused player, there's things I would prefer them to focus on the endgame, but I think going through these story missions, you know, this is the thing that brings a lot of people into the game. This is their entry point into the game, and I feel like the quality level on some of these missions is not good, and especially some of the earlier Romulan stuff I went through. If I wasn't if I wasn't already invested in the game, you know, if I was just someone coming into a game brand new, I think some of those mission quality levels early on, the cutscenes would probably make this a game that, you know, if I wasn't already playing it, I don't know if I would. With how some of those cutscene quality, like just some of the quality early on.
I have never hated.
Yeah, indeed, average. Yeah, the story content may not bring them a lot of return initially, but it's just about when they do get someone to download the game, it's a matter of getting them to stick with it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for, you know, not being as focused on some stuff here today. Like I said, I started the stream and very quickly after just real life stuff, but yeah. Okay.
The war is over.
So that is the
We
story
could not
arc
turn
here,
back the clock
and
restore the lives that were lost.
now for right now,
planets that were
let's see.
ravaged. We have ended the conflict honorably. You made the right choice. And that is not always an easy one.
Just grab the engines for now. Okay, that is gonna be it for me right now. So you know, again, sorry all for the shorter stream and if I wasn't as focused as normal. Family stuff popped up, but you know, again, thank you to all that tuned in. Tepidor and Jason, thank you both for the gifted memberships again. Yeah, Endeavor system is also like there's quite a few issues with it that hopefully we see addressed. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all around.